Hi, welcome to the Calgary Herald video series. It's January and it probably doesn't look like this outside your window, but it's not January where I am right now. So we're filming this in August. We're in Stanley Park, just bringing a little piece of heaven to you on your winter day. So this yoga series this video is going to be a little bit of a detox, a little bit of twisting, just to kind of open things up and get things going, especially after Christmas and all that stuff that we just kind of bog ourselves down. So this is a nice way to kind of get things moving again. So good. So we're going to start just with a child's pose. So you're going to open your knees wide apart, bring your big toes to touch, and then start to drop your hips towards your heels. And once you're here, you can start to walk your hands forward, lay your forehead down, and just stay here for a few breaths. And then pressing your hands into the floor, start to lift your head and chest up. And you can walk your hands back a little bit. So we're just going to start with a child's pose twist. So you're going to walk your hands over to the right. And then once you're here, you're going to press your hands down and away from you. So you kind of move back, draw your belly in, and then twist yourself over your right thigh. And take your left arm and reach it to what would be about 2 o'clock. And then lay yourself down here and just take a few breaths. Good. And then inhale to come up, and exhale, walk yourself to center. Stay in center as you inhale, and then as you exhale, walk your hands over to the left, and just take the same posture. So this time your right arm's going to reach to what would be 11 o'clock. Good. And then inhale to come up, and exhale, walking your hands to center. From here, I'm going to take myself all the way up, bring my knees together, and tops of my feet on the floor. And this pose is called Vajrasana. So we're going to do the same kind of twist here and just take it a little deeper. This is really uncomfortable for you. You can take your mat or a blanket and just place it underneath your knees, and even a little roll under the tops of your feet might help to give you some relief. But otherwise, from here, we're going to inhale and exhale, walk yourself down almost to child's pose again. And then we're going to inhale and do the same thing. You're just going to walk your hands over to the right, extend the left arm, and take yourself down. And once you're in the pose, you're going to press your left palm down strongly. And you're going to feel a nice big stretch through the left side of your body. Good. So you can stay here as long as you want. Because it's a short video, I'm just going to rush it through. So you inhale, come up. And on your next exhale, walk your hands over to the left. Same thing. This time the right palm's going to really press down. Good. And inhale and come up. And you can release your feet. Just give yourself maybe a downward dog in the middle just to give yourself a nice little stretch. Just stretch my mat out. And then we're going to come right back down into Vajrasana, tops of the feet on the floor. Bring yourself back. This time I'm going to go deeper. I'm going to walk my hands in line with my right hip. And maybe you're just going to stay here. Maybe you can walk the hands out a little more and take yourself down. Okay, and once you're here, you're going to notice that the left shoulder is going to lift up. Just start to press it down, and you move into a little bit of a deeper twist. Good. And then inhale to come up. Exhale to come to center. You can stretch your legs out again if you need to, or go straight to the second side. So you're going to walk your hands in line with your left hip. And then dropping the right shoulder down a little bit so you move deeper. Good. And inhale and come up. Good stuff. All right, so we're just going to stretch the feet out again. One more downward facing dog. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a twisted dog. So I'm going to separate my feet as wide as my mat, walk them up a little bit. Maybe separate my hands as wide as my mat. And from here, I'm going to take my left hand, reach it underneath, grab hold of the outside of your right shin, and pull yourself underneath. Nice and strong through the right hand. Take a couple of breaths here, and then switch sides. Good. And then come back. Good. From here, I'm going to come to cross-legged, and you can do it any way you want. Kind of a fun thing to do is just take a little hop, cross your ankles in midair, so it looks like this. and come down to sitting, just for fun. You don't have to do that. Okay, good. Then from here, I'm sitting cross-legged. You can lift your hips up on something if it's not so comfortable for you. I'm going to take my right hand across to the left knee, left hand behind. Inhale to lengthen tall, and then exhale and twist. Good, and just draw your navel in and up. You get a little engagement, and maybe you can twist a little deeper. And inhale here, and exhale, come back. And then it's really nice just to pause for a moment, notice what's happened. You can even close your eyes, take a few breaths. And then we'll go to the second side. So I'll take the left hand across, right hand behind, inhale to lengthen, and exhale and twist. Good, so draw your navel in, get taller, and then bring yourself back. Okay, we have one more twist. You're going to change the cross of your legs, and again, prop yourself up. You need something under your hips to make it more comfortable. Do the same kind of twist, but this time no hands. So you're going to inhale, reach up nice and tall, and as you exhale, start to turn to the left. You're going to draw your belly in and up, so this is all ribs working here. It's actually quite intense, but it's going to be good for you, trust me. Inhale and lengthen, and exhale, maybe you can twist a little deeper. Good. So notice if you're gripping your lips, soften your face, and inhale, come out. And exhale, just take a pause. Again, notice what's happened, and we'll do the second side. So inhale, and exhale, turn to the right. And then once you get here, you kind of stop, draw your belly in, lengthen tall, and exhale, twist a little deeper. Good. And keep your chin parallel to the floor, soften your lips, and exhale and release. Good. Okay, so we're just going to take it down. And we're going to end off with a little Shavasana and just a lying down twist. So from here, I'm just going to hug my knees in, open my arms out, and drop both knees to one side. Maybe turn my head. Just a relaxing way to kind of let the body come back after some of those twists. Good. Inhale to come up, and exhale. Second side. And just stay here for as long as you want. Don't feel you need to rush. Good. And inhale. And as you exhale, let your feet come down. Separate your feet wide apart. Let your knees knock together. Interlace your fingers behind your head like you're lying in Stanley Park in the middle of August. And you can stay here as long as you want. Good. Otherwise, thank you so much, you guys. Have a great January. Happy yoga. Namaste.